Hello, brother. How are you? I'm doing very well. So, actually, I would like to share this message for you because I've seen that I'm getting more subscribers on my YouTube channel, and that there is something which is very important that I'm going to tell you because you are my friends, I'm your friends, and we are here so that we can improve our language skills. So normally this technique is not only used in English, but it's used in different languages. If you are learning English, if you're learning French or Germany or other language that you are learning, so please, if you follow these techniques that I'm going to tell you, really is going to be fantastic for you. It's going to be helpful for you. You're going to improve more and more your language. So here we start. You can ask yourself, so what are the techniques that a person can use so that he can improve more his speaking skills or his English? Normally, all the languages, you can use the same technique. You can use the same technique so that you can improve all the languages that you need to learn. Either it's Chinese or Japanese or Korean or other language, if you need to improve them, you have to use this technique. So I'm going to start by telling you that the most important skills in English, the most important skills in all languages are four skills. The first one is speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So those four skills is going to be needed in every language that you're going to learn. You will need them: speaking, listening, reading, and writing. These four skills are completely needed in all the languages that you're going to learn. You can ask yourself, what are the most 10 techniques that we can use when you are learning languages? Of course, yes, learning languages is very complicated because you can ask yourself, so really, am I going to learn this language and I know it? For example, you are learning English and this is your first time that you are learning English, but you are asking yourself, really, am I going to learn English perfectly and I'm going to speak like native one? You ask yourself, then you is confusing you. Then here we go. I'm going to share you some techniques that is going to help you to improve your English speaking skills. By the way, I am Olivier Nyonguru, aka Prefet, known as Prefet. And the Prefet, it's my nickname for so long that most of the person they know me on that name of Prefet. That's why everywhere that I go, I have to put it as Prefet, alright? Then please tell your friend to tell his friend that this YouTube channel is going to help him to learn English perfectly. And the way I'm speaking, I am not native. I don't know any country which speak English that I have been in. For example, there are some friends who went in the USA, there are some friends who went in the UK or in other countries that they speak English. But I, from my first day of being on this earth, I didn't go in the country where they speak English as a native. But you can hear the way I speak, you can hear the way I pronounce. This is the techniques that I'm going to share with you so that you can speak like me, you can speak like a native. Alright, so let's get started. By the way, we have many techniques that we can use in order to improve our language. There are so many techniques that we can use in order to improve our language, but I'm going to share with you the first one. And this one, if you use it perfectly, you are going to be the best speaker ever. You will speak English like a native. You speak English, you will sound perfectly. All right. Actually, the first one that I'm going to share with you today is listening. You can ask yourself, so why listening? You can ask yourself why you're listening. You can ask yourself, so why you are telling me, why I'm telling you to listen? Because listening is the key of knowing all languages. Listening is the key of knowing English. Listening is the key of learning quickly languages. You can ask yourself, my native language is Kirundi. Your native language, I don't know it. Maybe it's other language. But I can tell you, who teach you your native language? Who teach you Kirundi? Nobody. But because you were born in the place that they speak that language, and then you start listening it from your childhood. So that's why right now you can speak your native language without using much effort, because you listen it too much. So that's why the first technique of learning language is listening. So please listen, make an effort by listening. You can ask yourself, so why I can listen too much? Why I can listen too much? I can give you like examples. I'm come from Bujumbura. Bujumbura is our economical capital city of Burundi and the largest city in Burundi. Then you can ask yourself, the the kids from those highest quarter like Kiriri, like Kinanira, like Kibenga, like those rich quarters like Kigobe, if you meet with them, they speak perfect French. They can speak French perfectly, because then you ask yourself then why they speak French. Because they've been listening French from their childhood. They've been listening French from their childhood. They've been watching cartoons. They've been going in a place where they speak French. They study in the good schools. Alright, so that's why they speak French like they speak. But the kids from Buyenzi, the kids from Kinama, the kids from Kamenge, when they are speaking Swahili, they speak good Swahili because they born in the place where they speak too much Swahili. So that's why the first technique of learning language, please, I'm telling you, listen too much English. By the way, you can ask yourself, so how to listen English, what to listen, and what is the easiest technique to use when you are listening. I can start responding the question by starting with the first one, how to listen English. So which means if you need to become the best speaker, you have to listen English every day. Don't stop. Listen every day, every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Every evening, you have to listen English. This is the first technique. Please listen, do it perfectly, and then listen every day. So the second one, you have to do it most of the time. Don't stop. Listen as you can listen. Most of the time, you have to keep on listening. Don't stop, alright? And it's really complicated to listen a new language because most of the time you are not getting what they are saying. But don't give up. Keep on listening, even though it is complicated. So keep on. At the end of the days, you will keep on improving your listening. And I'm telling you this why, because if you can master very well listening, this is the half of learning language. If you can listen, this is the half of learning language. Alright? So listen every day, listen most of the time, even though it is complicated. So don't stop, keep on listening. Alright? The second question, what to listen? This is the easiest question that I can tell you. What to listen? You have to listen your hobbies. For example, if your hobby is music, if your hobby is moves, if your hobby is a sport, if your hobby is what, you have to listen what you like. Because if you are not listening what you like, you will not get the courage to listen English. For example, you like too much reggae music, you like too much hip hop music, you like too much R&B music. Please listen those kind of music, because it's going to help you to listen more and more and more and more, because you like those kind of music. You like movies, you like action movies, you like comedian movies, you like romance movies. Please watch those movies but in English, alright? Not in French or the translated one. No, in English. Listen and keep on listening, alright? You may like a sport, you may like football, you may like basketball. Please, while you are watching football, while you are watching basketball, please watch the football that they are commenting in English. Watch basketball that they are commenting in English, because it's going to help you. If you like politics, for example, if you like politics, please watch in watch English news. For example, you can watch BBC, you can watch CNN. There is a lot of media who broadcast in English. Please follow them, use that technique, live in English, listen everyday English, because it's going to help you to improve more and more your English. Of course, yes, to listen is complicated, but I'm telling you, you have to keep on listening every day and every day. The last technique that I'm going to share with you is going to be the third one. Of course, yes, listening is perfect. It's not only listening, you have to listen, and at the same time, you are repeating, which means everything that they are saying, you have to repeat it either with a loud voice or in your brain. For example, this whole video, I'm recording this whole video, and it's going to be like a 10 or 11 minutes, all right, or 12 minutes. While I'm speaking, while you are listening, so please keep on repeating every word that I'm saying. I know it's complicated, but you have to keep on doing this, because as well as you will be listening, and your brain is going to keep on repeating what they are speaking, you are going to get quickly to your target, which means listen and then repeat. This is the best, this is the best, this is the easiest way to improve. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I know that is not easy to start a YouTube channel, but I tried my best so that I can help you how you can improve your English. So as conclusion, what we have to do is only listen every day, listen too much, and it's going to help you to improve your English. So this is the first technique that I'm going to share with you, and I will keep on sharing with you the different kind of techniques that you can use when you need to improve your English. So I'm so happy again so that you can hear this incredible advice. So please follow it. Please do it every day. You're going to tell me the feedback. Thank you so much. I like you. Keep on being here for me. Thank you.